A very long time ago, a man named Ezekiel was walking through his town. People were sad, and some felt far away from God. There was fighting, sickness, and worry everywhere. Ezekiel prayed quietly, asking God to show him hope for his people. Then God gave him a special vision, a dream so real it felt like he was standing inside it. Ezekiel saw a beautiful city with strong, shining walls. Its gates were open. Welcoming everyone who loved God, he saw rivers of sparkling water flowing through the streets. And along the riverbanks were tall, wonderful trees, heavy with sweet, colorful fruit. Birds sang, children laughed, and people helped each other. Everyone was safe and happy. The Bible says, and the name of the city from that time on will be, "The Lord is there," Ezekiel 48-35. Ezekiel realized that God would always be with his people, giving them strength, life, and peace. The water in the rivers looked magical. It was clear and shining, flowing from God himself. Everyone who drank it felt happy and strong. Ezekiel understood that just as the living water gave life in the vision, God gives life and joy to everyone who follows him every day. Many years later, one of Jesus' friends named John was on a quiet island called Patmos. He had been worried about the people of the world, about sickness, sadness, and fear. One day while praying, God gave John a beautiful vision, a dream more real than anything he had ever seen. Colors swirled, light sparkled, and God began to show him things that would happen when everything sad was gone forever. First, John saw the whole world made new. The old hurting world was gone. In its place was a bright, fresh, joyful world, clean, peaceful, safe. There were no storms, no sickness, no loneliness. Everything felt warm, alive, and filled with love. Then John saw something even more amazing. A shining city coming down from heaven, like a beautiful gift being gently lowered into place. It glowed like gold in the sunlight, and the walls shimmered like a rainbow made of jewels. John had never seen anything so beautiful, the Bible says. And he showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from God, having the glory of God. Revelation 21:10-11, John walked closer and saw 12 giant gates, each made from a single pearl, so smooth and shining they almost looked soft. The streets sparkled like glass, but there were no lamps, no torches, not even a sun or moon. Why? Because God himself was the light of the city. His love shone brighter than sunlight. It made everything warm, gentle, and perfect. In the very center of the city, John heard the quiet sound of water. He followed it and saw a river flowing so clear it looked like crystal. The river shimmered as it moved, carrying the beauty of heaven everywhere. Beside the river stood the wonderful tree of life, its branches heavy with 12 kinds of fruit apples, figs, berries, plums, and even fruits John didn't recognize. The tree was always ripe, always full, always sweet. Its leaves rustled gently in the holy breeze, glowing like green sunlight, the Bible says. The leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. Revelation 22:2-2, John realized that in God's new world, no one would ever hurt again. No scraped knees, no crying, no broken hearts, no sickness, no fear. Nothing mean or wrong could enter that place. Everyone would be safe forever. Then John heard God's voice strong, loving, and full of joys. "Behold, I make all things new." John felt his heart filled with hope. God would live with his people forever. His children would see his face, laugh, sing, explore, and enjoy the world without any sadness at all. Everything would be as God always wanted it to, beautiful, bright, and full of love. Ezekiel and John both saw the same promise, a perfect city, safe and joyful place where God is with his people always. Even today, we can learn lessons from their visions, just like the rivers in the city. God's presence brings life into areas of dryness in our lives, like the people in the vision. We should help each other, share food, and care for one another. God's promise gives hope, even when life feels hard. We can trust God's promise that he will make everything right again by being kind. Helping others and loving God, we bring a little heaven to earth. John wrote all this down so that boys and girls everywhere, even today, could know this wonderful promise. One day, God will make the world perfect again, and we will live with him in peace and joy forever.